il a regardé le boulard, ça nous a coûté la peau du cul, le boulard. Il les a fixés tout, il est arrivé avec les... Alors j'ai m'en commandé, il était malade papa. On avait payé 150 balles le panneau.
So just stopped just very quickly. So it's really been a case of, if you look over the back there, bad weather coming in. We've just kind of caught the edge of it. So I'm stopped actually at a motorway services. I've been avoiding the motorway as much as I can, but effectively I was probably, I'd say, an hour and a half into the journey on back roads, and then the road was closed. And I spent half an hour trying to get round, and the sat nav kept bringing me back to the same place, wouldn't get me through, and there was no way through really. So the great thing is you can then just change the sat nav to include motorways, and suddenly it cuts the journey down by at least an hour. So you can just cut a corner like that just so quickly. So I did that. I've been on the motorway now for a good sort of 45 minutes, and I thought I'd pull in, just had a quick cappuccino. I'm going to continue on the motorway, but not for long, and then pull off. This is my high vis. I haven't actually put my waterproofs on. We've come to the edge, went around the edge of that storm a moment ago, got a little bit of rain, but I thought I'd put my high vis on just because I had my waterproofs on for the first day in France, and actually in England as well, and they're high vis. So today it just felt a bit strange not having any high vis. You know, I didn't need the waterproofs at the start, so I thought I'd put this on, and I think maybe when I'm travelling abroad I may well wear this all the time. So we'll see. But the bike's going well, everything's good. Absolutely loving the bike. Oh, a couple of things happened. Well, one thing that was quite funny, I had to give way to a peacock on the middle of the road on one of the small little villages in one of the back roads. It's quite funny. Seen some amazing things. I mean, I tried to use my initiative and get around this road closed. Couldn't get around it. Ended up sort of right on the coast. A real picturesque spot though, like a marina and stuff, and loads of people there. So I've seen quite a lot of really good things. But yeah, so like I say, I'm going to steam down the motorway for probably 20 minutes, half an hour, pull off, change the sat nav to get in there. So just so you know that I didn't go through what the plan was today. So heading down to Hornfleur, which is a really nice place. So I want to try and get down there at a reasonable time tonight, so I can check in, park the bike, and I can walk into town. It's a 15-minute walk into town, so I can walk into town, have a good look around, rather than take the bike into town, and then get some food out tonight, find a real nice restaurant tonight. So that's the plan. Just going to show you the bike. Let's have a quick look. Oh, funny thing is as well, just went in the loo, thought it was the gents, turns out it was the ladies come out, and there's a few people looking at me thinking, what? Quite funny. But yeah, so the bike here, doing really well, keeping reasonably clean, just despite some of the rain obviously coming. And yeah, just stopping here, just a standard service station. So, right, cool. Catch you in a bit. Okay, just arrived here in Hornfleur. It's really bright out here and it's actually nice and warm. So I've gone through all sorts of bits getting here. Just got my cappuccino, €4 for that. But yeah, so I just checked in. It's about 4 o'clock now, so I've made good time on the bike all day. All kinds of different weather on the bike. For a big part of it, it was going really well. Didn't really rain all day, and then later in the day, suddenly it was like the air temperature had dropped massively, and then it's a bit like a storm had passed through, where you get really fresh air. So I ended up with a fleece on and my waterproofs just for the wind stopping, and I was on and off the motorway as well because some of the roads were closed on the way down, so I couldn't go the way I was wanting to go, so I couldn't get to Dieppe. But anyway, went on the motorway, and it's surprising how quickly you crunch the miles off. You know, you put it in the sat nav and suddenly, instead of it being 3 hours to get here, it's like 2 hours. It knocks a whole hour off just instantly. So that's always handy to know if you're getting behind time, or you feel like you've had enough on the bike. You just switch it over to motorways included, and it jumps on the motorway and you're gone. But yeah, the hotel is pretty wicked. I mean, you've got all this behind me, then you've got all this here. We're actually on the first floor here. Then we've got a swimming pool right here, which I won't be using, but it's quite a nice place. But the strange thing is, it's one of these places again where the reception closes at 8 and opens again at 7. So you have a code to get in, and it's completely shut off. So there's actually no one here all night. Seems to be the case. I know I've been to hotels like that before in France, but last night was the same. I think it's just how they are. They just close up overnight. So you just got to hope the code works on the door when you come back. So yeah, the bike's outside, right by reception. Looks pretty good. So I'm just going to chill here, have a cappuccino, get myself some energy, get showered. Oh, so nice here in the sun. I mean, the weather we've had, making the most of this sun. And in these buildings, there's actually no wind here. Just as I say, the sun's going beyond a cloud. But yeah, so, and then tomorrow we're going to be looking at the D-Day beaches. So we're right by the D-Day beaches now. So lots to do. Tonight I'm going to finish here, jump in the shower, and the great thing is I can just walk into town without when the motorbike clothes, have a look round, and then get a nice bite to eat. Try and get back here 9ish or so, maybe 9:30, and then I'll have enough time to do a little bit of planning for tomorrow. So all good, absolutely loving it. The bike is amazing. I mean, honestly, I've been on the bike today for hours and hours and hours. I'd say after an hour and a half constant, you start to feel it on the seat. So I thought I'd only do an hour on it, but I could do an hour and a half easy. And today I must have been riding from 11 till 4, maybe maximum half-hour break off the bike. So it's a long time on the bike, and it's absolutely perfect. Wrists don't hurt at all, nothing. So hopefully it'll be like that for the rest of the trip. Right, catch you in a bit. So here in Hornfleur, it's about 5:45 now, sorry, 5:45. It is absolutely baking. When that sun is out, it's quite overcast, but when it pops out, it really is intense. But what a place this is. Lovely little marina, real kind of traditional, loads of restaurants all the way around, to which I'm going to find one in a minute. But yeah, what a nice place. So we'll have to come back here. So it's a little bit like being in the south of France on the Riviera, really. Obviously not quite as warm, but yeah, really nice. Saw what I think is an English boat over there, and what a place to come if you've got your boat moored up in River Blackwater, and then you have a long weekend sailing over here. I mean, awesome. So yeah, lovely place. Right, time to get some food.